Welcome back to school, guys. Back to school reactions. We're at it again. Check it out. Brand new video just dropped from Tom MacDonald. Withdrawals. Okay. I have a feeling where he's going to go with this just based on the title alone. But we'll see because he's Tom MacDonald and he could totally twist something and make me think it's going to be one thing and have it be another. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to check out my playlist, you guys. I've done quite a bit of Tom MacDonald reactions, and I love doing his music when it comes out. So let's get right into this today. Let's jump into Tom MacDonald Withdrawals.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering.
Ooh. Bro. Bro, he is like, I know where he's going now.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends,
Paranoid, anxious.
None of them are answering.
Right. If you're new to the channel, I'm a recovering addict. I just celebrated 10 years on May 12th. I got put on I was addicted to meth for 20 plus years. Ruined my life and a lot of people's lives around me, and went to prison a lot for it and did a lot of time and changed my life eventually. But I have severe back problems, and it started off with me asking a doctor why I had a bump in my back, and could they check and see what it was, and figured out. And he gave me a prescription, and the prescription turned into years of prescriptions, like about 3.5, 4 years of pain management. And during that time, they had me jacked up on so many meds, it was ridiculous. I remember the first time I got dope sick, I didn't even know what was happening to me. I just missed a dose of my meds in the morning. That was it. And by like 11 o'clock, I was being taken to the ER because I didn't know what was wrong. And then they went through my list of meds and they said, "Did you take your meds this morning?" And I'm like, "Oh, let me think. I think I did." And then when I got home, sure enough, I hadn't taken my meds. And that's what it was. That's called dope sick. I was freaked out that medicine could do that to me. And when I finally did want to get off the meds, the doctor wouldn't take me off. He said he wanted to add fentanyl. I fired that doctor and switched to pot after that. And I took myself off my meds by myself with no extra pills to help with anything or nothing. I was dope sick for about a week. It was a horrible time. But when I got off the meds, I realized something. I didn't hurt nearly as bad as I did while I was taking the meds for some reason. So I relate very much to what he's saying. I'm sorry I've talked so much. Let's just go back. I'll stop talking for a minute and we'll go.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried, sick, and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor?
Bro, I wasn't throwing up that looked like motor oil. I was just sick. Sick, stomach cramps, throwing up, diarrhea, the whole thing, just sick. Yeah, motor oil, that's
and now
crazy.
I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this
Right,
the moment
this is
when
true.
I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning. It ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober.
Right.
Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends.
I think he's talking about sometimes he wish he could still get drunk and stuff, because I saw a recent post from him that he had just kicked his hardest thing too. He had already quit drinking and he had already quit taking the drugs. The hardest thing for him to quit was cigarettes, and he just finally got off of them. And congrats on that too, man. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 4 years, I think. That was the hardest thing ever to get off of. I vaped to get off of it, and then I found myself addicted to vaping, and then finally had to give that up because it was pointless. So yeah, I get where he's going, but it sounds to me like in the song he's not saying he necessarily wants to get loaded. I think he just says he kind of wishes sometimes that he could still do that and not have the problems that go along with it. I think a lot of addicts and alcoholics that recover kind of do have those times where, if I could do it and not end up, in handcuffs every time, I'd do it kind of thing. But let's see where he goes. I may be mistaken there. We'll find out. Let's go.
Withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Right. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends.
Yeah, I really wish I was drunk with all my friends.
And overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Yeah. I care for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing.
Ooh.
It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix. The voluntary negligence. The wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man. I don't want to be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls. Surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home.
You can tell he's been through this. You can tell he's walked the walk of an addict, for sure.
Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
Yeah, that's a cry from somebody who's really walked that, because in all actuality, they teach you in 12-step programs, you can't hang out in the barbershop and not get a haircut eventually, right? You change your play places and your play friends. So if you were a drug addict like I was, I had to delete the contacts. I had to not talk to people. I had to get away from them. And man, there were times where I just wish that I wish I could have done it without doing it to excess and ruining my life, because I had some really good times with my friends doing it who didn't seem to have the problem as bad as I did. Addiction is a bitch, man. It hurts everybody. The addict thinks that they're only hurting themselves, and usually the addict doesn't care by the time they become a full-blown addict. Just like an alcoholic doesn't care once he becomes a full-blown alcoholic. But for me to be off meth for 10 years is an absolute freaking miracle. There is nothing else besides saying it's a miracle, because I know it is. The fact that I experienced what he's talking about, yet I wasn't seeking drugs. I just happened to be one of those ones who have severe problems with my back, and they doped me up on pills, and I walked through that roller coaster of being addicted to pills. And then I remember asking the doctor, if I'm in this much pain now, perhaps we should get rid of the pills and I should get surgery. Why don't we try taking me off the pills and see how bad I am, and see if surgery's in the picture now, because it's inevitable. I will have to have the back surgery. It's inevitable, and it's a big one. And I told the doctor, let's take me off that, and he said, no, we're gonna add fentanyl patches. And I just remember getting up and telling him, fuck you, you're fired. I couldn't believe that the doctor wouldn't even let me come off of it when I asked to come off of it. It was stupid. It gave me a real bad taste for the way doctors work in pain management. You know, and you have people on the other extreme. They won't give a pain pill for nothing because they think everybody's seeking pain pills. Well, sometimes they're needed, but they're called a PRN for a reason, right? PRN, I don't know what the actual term is, but in the medical division that I worked in, we refer to it as patient really needs. Okay? Like the patient really needs this. It's a PRN. It's like they give you, say you have cold sores, they give you a medication. It's a PRN for when the cold sores appear. You put it on. You don't put it on every day. You don't need to keep putting it on every day. You only put it on when the cold sores are. That's what pain pills are supposed to be for. But when they've got you doped up on pain pills, and they're giving you pain pills on ridiculous amounts of numbers of pain pills a day, throughout the day, all the time, that's not allowing you to heal and get through it. You're just getting hooked on the drugs, and the drugs tell you you're in pain regardless of whether your body is healing or not. It's a slippery slope with those things, that's for sure. Well, congratulations to Tom on getting off the cigarettes and everything. This song hits home with me. I'm sure it will with some of you. By the way, right up above me over here is that thing is that's a QR code for our Discord. Make sure to join that Discord if you want to come hang out with me, with Vet from Vet Reacts, or with any of the crew over there. We have a good time. It's a bunch of fun, and there's people from all over the world, and we encourage more people to come and join. You'll meet people from all over the world over there. Trust me. This has been a phenomenal song, Tom MacDonald, Withdrawals. Nova did a good job on the video. It was very basic and simple, and needed to stay that way to focus on the message being said. Man, that was hardcore. Hangover Gang, I hope y'all are having a great day. Props to y'all for stopping by. As always, be healthy, be happy, be good to each other, stay blessed. We'll see you real soon, okay? Peace, everyone.